the one exercise that I think if you do it correctly, you've definitely scored. So you can skip so many different other stretching and strengthening exercises and positioning exercises on this planet, is the one I'm about to show you. We call it in our office, roll the dough. Stay tuned. All right, so this is Dr. Shaki from Irvine Spinal Wellness Center, and I'm going to show you the one exercise that I absolutely think everyone should be doing it, and I definitely do it on a daily basis, first thing in the morning. So in order to do this, I'm gonna show it coming towards the camera and away from the camera so you can see this. The requirement is really to know how to maintain proper breathing and engaging your abdominal diaphragm and your pelvic diaphragm, creating that barrel. That's the concept behind biological breathing, which is a video I've done. We're going to make sure at the end of this video we're going to do that. So I'm going to have to skip the details of that video. So you're going to go over on your whole spine, and you're gonna bend your knees at 90 degrees and your hips at 90 degrees. So they're not into your chest cavity, because what we wanna do is we wanna engage the lower ab to do its part. So this exercise actually engages your lower ab, and it's a workout for your lower ab. Your opposite, your down arm is staying there, but it's not on a vacation. It's pointing towards, like as if stretching towards your opposing wall. And what we want to do is we want to pretend that the body is like a piece of plywood. So your plywood, you want it to have it straight. So it's not bent up or extended. So you're not this way or that way in this tabletop piece, which is the rectangle. So your arms stretch, your lower ab is engaged, your whole spine's on the ground, and the shoulder and the hip on the opposite side of the hand that's extended start taking off together. So we're gonna go that way. So you can see at any point my shoulder and my hip need to be on the same line, and the opposite hips and shoulders are on a straight line from each other. In other words, I'm not that way. For example, right there, it's nice and the rectangle remains rectangular until I get to the position where my bottom leg is on the ground. Once again, my hip and my shoulder are on the same level. In this position, my top leg is going to be parallel to the bottom leg, and I'm gonna, with this hand, I'm not letting my shoulder roll forward, I'm keeping it that way, and the whole rectangle is now going to tip that way. So you're not going to let the butt drop, it's going to stay, keep its integrity, and you're going to roll the dough while this top leg is staying parallel to the bottom leg and going beyond the knee level. Your neck is turning the opposite way. Great stretching. So you're going to do that. Then you're going to keep the leg parallel. Start unrolling the dough and go to the opposite way. And let the shoulder and body nicely relax. That way the top portion and the bottom portion are actually in a twisted fashion, which is extremely important in the mobility and independence of the top and the bottom, which we don't do. So I'm going to do it the other way so you see it from the back. The end. This is a great exercise because it allows my body, my core is not here, this is the core. It allows it to move in one piece in a stabilized fashion while the lower and upper extremities are doing their job. In other words, the torso learns not to rely on the arms and the legs for its integrity of presence. And then I stretch my neck to the extreme on both sides and keeping them away from the opposite hand that's extended, which is not something we do in the day. We're all this way. A very good stretching, strengthening, stabilization exercise that I absolutely recommend for everyone to do. A little bit complicated, just go with the flow. Do it as many times as you can, don't rush it, but do it on a daily basis. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me using one of the methods of contact in the description box, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care.